Good day, welcome to King Everything. Today we're going to take a look at my top 10 albums, and actually I'm going to lie a little bit. It's not really 10 albums, it's more like 100 albums, but I kind of combined like the artist into a pile. So if they had 8 CDs, I put them all in one big pile because I kind of like, I don't really just like one song or one album. I kind of like their whole catalog, and that's kind of how I kind of listen to things. So we're going to start off in no particular order, but at the very end I'm going to show you my favorite and then a couple special ones. This is my favorite Jimmy Buffett. Just absolutely love Jimmy Buffett. Got to see him in concert. He's absolutely fantastic, and I think he's one of those artists that you might know, like Margaritaville, a couple songs like that. And it's usually when a new album comes out, you listen to it, go, huh, and you listen to it again, go, oh, I like that song and that song, and then it's like, okay, now I like that one, that one, that one, that one. Then the next thing you know, it's like you end up with hundreds of CDs of Jimmy Buffett. Fantastic. I love the guy. Then Dio, and he's made quite a few albums. Got to see him in concert. Fantastic. If you like kind of like the Dragon theme and Mystics and stuff like that, a great artist. Heavy metal, kind of like very popular in the 80s. And he passed away probably about 7-8 years ago. Just a great artist. A lot of albums, even after like hair metal and heavy metal kind of fade away, he's still putting out albums. Really good guy. Then, here's a surprise. ABBA. Like ABBA. I don't know why, but I always find these they're just fun songs, just really fun and enjoyable to listen to. There they are. I think they're like in their 70s now. Then, another one that I like Hootie and the Blowfish. I kind of remember when this guy came, I got two of them. When this album came out, just played this forever. And I really liked all their albums. So I was sad when they kind of broke up or disappeared. And I think they're going back out on tour. So that's kind of cool. Then, Stevie Ray Vaughan. High school, I love Stevie Ray Vaughan. Kind of bluesy, great guitar player. He passed away. A helicopter accident leaving a concert. It's very sad. Then, oh yeah, Huey Lewis and the News. Sports is the one probably everybody remembers. And this was like in the 80s, that's all they ever played on radio was Huey Lewis. And then they stopped, they were gone. But I'm kind of glad in a way because it's always great to kind of, when you're on top, just fade away. Because you just ruin it. They're really great. Actually, I think he's going deaf. So, probably no more from him. Then, one of my favorite of all times, Rush. 2112, Moving Pictures, Chronicles, Presto, Farewell to Kings. And this one is, which one is this? I can't remember what this one's called. Hold Your Fire. This is just a few. They had a lot of albums. Their drummer just died like a year ago. Fantastic drummer. He's a very orchestral drummer. If you ever listen to Rush, you'll see that they're kind of more of they're not just a heavy metal band, but they really, even the drums, it's like, the drums are their own song. Really great artists. Love Rush. Then, Yngwie. He's kind of, at the beginning, this is kind of like his first album. More towards the recent years, he's kind of, if you like just hearing like non-stop guitar ripping, very little singing, that's what he is now. But he did play in Alcatraz, great. And that's Rainbow. Oh, so that was the Yngwie ones. Then Rainbow, Deep Purple. And I kind of put them together because it's Ritchie Blackmore most of this, and Rainbow was kind of like most of Deep Purple, so it's kind of all the same. Especially love House of Blue Light, which I don't have here. Somewhere, it's just around somewhere. I don't know if you're keeping count, but I think we're going to be over 10. Of course, Pink Floyd, The Wall, and The Final Cut. Oh, no, Dark Side of the Moon. I've got Final Cut somewhere, too. This is just a great album to listen to. Nice and long, very sad. Then, let's see, where are we at? I don't know where we're at. Okay. This one's a big pile. Very big pile. And I combined two artists together, kind of. So we got Black Sabbath. And of course, I mixed in Ozzy in there because he was part of the original Black Sabbath. And of course, Master of Reality. This is the Dio, so this should actually be with the Dio. Fantastic album. Of course, more Ozzy, Dio, Black Sabbath. Oh, Counting Crows. Black Sabbath. You see, they made quite a few albums. All fantastic. Let me get these out of the way. I really like their cover art. Very dark. Then, okay, hold on. Okay, I showed you Pink Floyd. Oh, Deep Purple. Now we got some special ones. Sublime. I think this was like their hot album, And I think the singer died, of course, of heroin. But great, great, great album. Kind of filthy, a little filthy, but still a good album for the time. I don't know anymore if they're good or anymore because I haven't really heard them after this. So then, let's see what we got here. Of course, you got to have AC/DC, Back in Black, classic. One of the biggest selling albums of all time. Of course, one of my favorite, Counting Crows. This is the first one. August and Everything After. And here's a surprise. The Tractors. If you ever, they got a couple albums. They have a Christmas one, and this is, I think, their first one. And it's a bunch of guys, and every song on here is just absolutely fantastic. It's kind of, it's not really country. It's kind of hard to explain it, but it's something to, if you go online and listen to this, really good. Then, of course, oh yeah, Thriller. And this is, of course, a copy. Oh, it's got Van Halen in there. But Thriller, every now and then, I say every couple of years I pull this out and listen to it, and you realize it's like, man, this was an awesome album. Just a fantastic album. And then last, let's see, is that it? Okay, last and last for best. Best for last? Best for last. Dada. They have a couple albums, and they have one called Disneyland, DizznKnee Land. Fantastic, but just a great, great album. This one's called Puzzle, and just a fantastic. This is one I do highly recommend. It's kind of like hard to really fit this in any genre, really. It's not really pop, it's not heavy metal, but it's a good rocking album. And a lot of good songs on there. Just fantastic. I wonder what happened to these guys were still out there. Now for two special things. Got some records. Of course, we got Rush, Caress of Steel, and then my favorite. Let me zoom you out a little bit. Whee! This is my record. You can see. A great album. My favorite album of all times. Bob and Doug McKenzie, Great White North album. And this has their classic Christmas, the 12 Days of Christmas on here. Let's see what they have. This is our album. The Bear Hunter, School Announcements, The Miracle Music, Peter's Donuts, Give Me a Smoke, Take Off, and that's got actually Geddy Lee from Rush singing on there. Coffee Sandwich, and Welcome to Side 2. Let's see, You Are a Guest. 12 Days of Christmas. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So anyway, that's my my top 10 to 100 list of CDs and music that I really enjoy listening to. And I'm going to start pulling some more of these out and go through them again. A lot of these, it's been 10, 15 years since I listened to them. I used to listen to them all the time. I'm just so busy. I think now it's time to start pulling out the CDs. And I got a 100 disc CD player, and I'm going to jam them all in there and start playing them. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video. That's you guys. Have a great day.